Tallgrass, what did you do?
Yeah. Ooh, I like, now I have a whole 6-pack of this in my fridge. Damn it! Hey, it's Sue.
And Megan in the restricted section.
And today we're going to talk about what books that we want to read in 2018.
Yes, so we have each picked 8 books that we for sure want to get read in 2018.
Which, we'll see if that happens. I think we should do a video where we like look back on our past one.
I think
see how many of those books we actually read. Because I think the answer would not be all of them.
No, I doubt it.
And we're drinking this Strawberry Shortcake beer from Tallgrass Brewing.
Yes. Tallgrass makes good beer, so
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Bubble. Cheers.
Ooh, that's weird.
What is that taste that I am tasting?
It's very weird. It's almost like strawberry soda.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. Almost, it's weird.
It's weird.
I don't think I like it. It's almost like I sprayed hairspray in my mouth.
Yeah, it's like a really chemically taste.
Yeah.
And it's just really like harsh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, ma'am.
It's just weird.
I don't know about that.
It's so weird. It literally reminds me of like when you accidentally get hairspray in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it tastes like hairspray smells.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that one bit.
I don't care for that.
Anyway.
No. Anyway.
So the first book on my list is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. Yeah, I've just heard so many fantastic things about Daphne du Maurier in general, but also this particular book. And I thought maybe it would be a good place to start with her, because I have a couple of her other books as well. But yeah, I've owned this for a while. Oh, Strawberry Shortcake.
Oh, that taste lives in my mouth now, like it won't go away.
I'd rather go back to drinking the apple beer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but, what was I saying?
Yep, you've had that book for a while.
Yeah, I've had this book for a while, and I haven't got to it yet, so I want to try to do that in 2018.
Yes. And I have Contact by Carl Sagan, because we are probably going to buddy read this with the ladies over at Game of Tomes in like March.
Oh, I was going to pull mine out and be all like,
oh,
I have it too. But it didn't work out right. Yeah. Which is the movie version.
I know.
I actually haven't seen the movie.
I haven't in a long time, but I have seen it. But yeah, so sometime in the spring, I think we're gonna...
Wait, is Contact the one where they go into the Missouri caves? Or is that's a different one?
I think that's
Deep Impact, I think.
Yeah.
Where they're like, go into the limestone caves of Missouri for refuge.
Yes.
The next one I have is Killers of the Flower Moon by David Gran. And this is a nonfiction book about the Osage murders and the birth of the FBI. And I got it in a Book of the Month, as a Book of the Month book, whatever, from Book of the Month Club. And I've been wanting to read it all year, and I just haven't had time, and I really want to read it because it sounds really interesting.
Yes. And I have A Clergyman's Daughter by George Orwell. The only 2 things I've read from George Orwell are 1984 and Animal Farm. So I really want to read this. And I've heard good things about it, so.
Next I have A Closed and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers. I was supposed to read this earlier this year for Sci-Fi September, and I didn't get to it, and I really loved A Long Way to a Small Hungry Planet. So I really want to read the sequel.
Yes.
And I just haven't had time yet.
Yes.
No time.
No time. I have The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison because I really want to read more Toni Morrison.
I almost picked that too.
Really? Yeah, so I would like to read more. I really loved Beloved, so.
And next I have A Town Like Alice by Neville Shute. This is like a World War II story. And I read On the Beach by Neville Shute a long time ago and loved it, so I just wanted to read something else by him. And this is actually kind of his more well-known one. It's considered a classic, I believe, so I really have been wanting to read it.
Yes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Hairspray burps. I've been saying that I want to read this for fucking ever, and I still haven't done it yet. So American Gods by Neil Gaiman. I think I was going to try to read it in 2017, and I didn't. I'm not going to get to it, I don't think. So, 2018? Well, fingers crossed. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll get there.
And next I have Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler, or just all the Octavia Butler, really.
All of it, all the time.
All the Octavia Butler,
Yes.
but this one's kind of next on my list.
You're fine.
And
you're
again,
fine.
I was supposed to read it in Sci-Fi September, I think, or sometime. I had it on a TBR at some point this year, I know, and didn't get to it, so I want to do that.
Yes. This is another one I was going to try to read in 2017 and didn't get to. So, Trainspotting by Irvine Welsh, because I've seen this movie, but I have not read this book. So, and I've been wanting to read it, and didn't get to it this year because all the things.
Next I have The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. This was on my TBR for this year as well because I was going to read it for the Book Riot Read Harder challenge, but I ended up reading something else for the challenge it was going to fulfill because I just had to read it anyway for my book club. So I really want to try to get to it this year. I know a lot of people love this book. Megan read it.
I love it.
Last year and loved it, so I want to read it.
Oh, yes. I have Parable of the Talents by Octavia Butler, which is the sequel to Parable of the Sower.
Yes.
And I read Parable of the Sower for Sci-Fi September, I think. But I really want to read this now because I also want to read all of the Octavia Butler ever.
Next I have World War Moo by Michael Logan, which is the sequel to Apocalypse Cow, which you've probably heard me talk about because I don't shut the fuck up about Apocalypse Cow because I love that book. It's so funny and just ridiculous. But I read that book like 2 years ago and I still haven't read the sequel. I don't know why. And I bought the sequel like pretty much immediately after reading the first book, I think. And so I've had this sitting on my shelf for like 2 years and still haven't read it. Why haven't I read you?
It's time.
It is time.
Must be read.
Yes.
I've got Mad Adam by Margaret Atwood. This is the third book in the Mad Adam trilogy, which I have really enjoyed so far. And Margaret Atwood is another author that I just want to read all of her stuff. So.
And last but not least, these were in no particular order in case we probably should have said that at the beginning.
These
but
are just random order.
I want to read just more John Steinbeck. I have this. This is like all of his short novels in one. Of these, Of Mice and Men would probably be top of the list for me. I also really want to read East of Eden because I've heard so many good things about that, but I don't own that one yet. But just like really any John Steinbeck, because the only thing I've read by him has been The Grapes of Wrath.
Same.
And I really liked it, so.
And last but not least for me is The True Tale of America's Opiate Epidemic, Dreamland by Sam help girl out.
Quinones?
Quinonius?
I don't know.
Quinones? Yes. So this book, it's super relevant both to what I do and to current circumstances in the United States. So I would like to read this.
Ugh.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so I think goes without saying that we do not like this beer.
No.
Like, ew.
What is wrong with this beer?
It tastes so weird.
Oh.
And so bad.
No, it's like strawberry hairspray.
It's weird. I don't know if we got a bad batch or if it's just really that bad. Like,
I'm afraid to.
Yeah, it's just this like, ugh.
Why?
It's so weird.
It is, and it's really
And it almost tastes like strawberry soda, because it has that like, I don't know, like cheap strawberry soda, you know? It's like,
yeah, like that cheap.
but then it has that like really
pungent vanilla shortcake-ish flavor, but it's too chemically.
I don't know. It just really, my first thought was like someone sprayed hairspray in my mouth. It's not good. It's not good, y'all. It's not good.
Unless you just really are into drinking hairspray, maybe don't buy
not
this.
recommend.
No, 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
I'm probably going to pour that out. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the other 4 beers in my refrigerator.
Give them to unsuspecting strangers. Here's a treat.
Strawberry shortcake.
Just kidding. It tastes like hairspray.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Well, the guy at Brown Derby told me that if you make a black and tan out of that and the vanilla bean buffalo sweat from Tallgrass, that it's really good.
So maybe
the vanilla bean would cancel out the hairspray flavor.
So maybe just buy some vanilla bean buffalo sweat.
Maybe I'll try it. Because I like the vanilla bean buffalo sweat, so I would drink that anyway.
Right.
But this stuff is fucking terrible.
It's awful. It's been a really long time since I've had a beer that I've hated this much.
Yeah, it has. And Tallgrass is usually good. They usually don't steer us wrong usually.
Tallgrass usually has our back.
Was a swing and a miss for sure.
My tongue wants to leave. Like it wants to leave my mouth.
It's pretty disgusting. So, there'll be some links below where you can find us other places on the internet.
And if you're not already subscribed to the restricted section, you should do it.
Yeah, and let us know what you want to read for 2018.
Yes. What's in your top 8 for 2018?
Yeah. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.